Maybe a Nocturne Alley? No?
Alright. And like I said before, you're going to be using flying characters quite a lot here. And I think that this is a good spot for Newt to come in. Use his water ability. Yep. Need 12 fires put out, basically. Normally you'd use Aquaman or some character with freeze breath to do this, but it's actually very simple. 12? It says I got 12 at 12. Okay. Oh, that was pretty easy, actually.
Oh, thank Merlin for that. Thought I'd never get a hold of one of these.
Awesome. I think right here is where the race is. Restore the train station. Sure. Yep, there's the race. And then a train will come by here shortly. Yep. I wish you could ride the train. I mean, you kind of can. But you know, like, you know, in the other LEGO games, there's actually full-size vehicles you can drive. Not in this game, just because of what you have. Alright. Get a few of these characters off. We'll keep Wicked Witch on for now, because she is a flying character.
Is that a loose billywig?
And
Right
see
back.
if we have the time machine here we can use for the race. Another race that is a minute. So far, so good. A lot of tight curves on this race. And then we are going to need some stuff out here. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's a few enemies there that I think always stay in. So that's actually another good spot to stud grind, I believe. If I am not mistaken, there's a few enemies that respawn there. I'll have to take a look though. Okay. Maybe they don't respawn, but at least not right now, not right away. But that is a few enemies that we can rack up some studs with, so that's good. Alright, and so we are going to need our dig character back, so we'll get Scooby back in here.
This has got to be one of the Doc's crazy inventions.
Is there tracking or no? Is that all we needed to do? I know that this gold brick specifically is supposed to be in 2015 is where we actually collect it, because we need, yeah, we got the blue one, the red one, and the yellow one is in 2015.
Hey, you might find
Yeah.
this interesting.
Alright, let's go ahead and we'll talk to Doc Brown. I saw Doc. Also, this music is here. This track that I love. Okay.
Right, H. Newton. How am I going to explain this to Clara?
Hi, Doc Brown from 1885.
Good timing. I promised Clara I'd fix her telescope, but of course, the moment I go to my telescope parts drawer, empty. It appears telescope repair is a more popular trade of the 1880s than the history books give it credit for.
Sure.
I have a list of the components I need. Have a good look around and I'm sure you'll find them. Good luck.
You can see that this is definitely like the same like character model, because it looks exactly like Doc Brown if you were to have him actually in the game.
I thought about taking the DeLorean back a little further to prevent the telescope from being broken.
What do you
in the
mean?
first place, but
You have the DeLorean?
it's not complicated to mind any further.
See, now you think about it. We're September 2nd, 1885, which is the day that Marty goes back in to the past. So Doc Brown and Claire are not a thing yet, if you think about it that way. But that's just me with my Back to the Future lore. Some people are like, what? What is he talking about? But yeah, that's just what my lore is. Okay, so we need... This is where it becomes very useful to have a flying character. So you can fly to things a little bit quicker. Is this below ground? Or is this right here? Is it right here or not? You'd think it'd be like right over here. Unless it's underground. And this is where you can start looking, flying underground, just to see if there's anything, but I really doubt it. But I know there is some stuff around here. Ooh, Ghostbusters. We're actually going to take a bit of a detour here since we are down here. And we're going to get out Abby Yates for the first time.
Dr. Abigail L. Yates, paranormal studies professional and Ghostbuster, at your service.
And the reason we use Abby here is because instantly she can capture the ghosts. We don't actually have to play the Ghostbusters level from the Ghostbusters level pack to collect ghosts here. Because if we were to do this the other way, we would need the ghost trap. So we won't need the ghost trap here. And very simple and easy to get that gold brick. And we'll use our little laser ability
This will
here.
be solved in no time at all.
Yeah, so the Ghostbusters level we'll play much later. So it's not really as much necessary since we have Abby Yates. And the only thing that Abby Yates has is
We
a
need to
bar,
analyze this back in the lab.
so we don't necessarily need that either. Alright, we'll head up. I believe this is everything down below here. And we are currently at 13 gold bricks, which is just about halfway. Plus we're getting one right here, so that'll put us at 14. And I believe there might be one or two more that I'm missing here back in time, but that would be it. Okay, so let's figure out here. There's something right here. Where is this item? It's up a little bit. So maybe it's in here. That is correct. Make a chest, collect it. Nice. Telescope piece. And then I really need to figure out what this is. Where is it? Like, does it just show up? Maybe it's in one of these. No. Where would it be? Oh, is it in that? Yeah, it's in here. Ah. Didn't think we need to use one of these. This is our first keystone we've had to use inside a world. What we got? Just a little bin. And that's it. Awesome. And the other one is going to be over here somewhere. Ah, this one actually we're going to need another keystone. Gonna use the shift keystone to get this one. I don't know which one it's in though. We'll try this one. Is it not in this one? Is it the other side? How about right here? Nope. Alright. Scooby, you're gonna go in here. Maybe it's up here? Yep, that's it. Alright, we'll drive back to dock here. We've done how many restorations? 7 out of 10 already. So yeah, I think the rest are going to be in 2015.
Great Scott! You've returned with everything I asked for so quickly. Are you sure you didn't use time travel? You know,
No. I mean, kind of.
All that matters is that I now have everything I need to fix Clara's telescope, thus creating the perfect opportunity to see her again. What? Oh, yes. I should give you something for the parts. Here you go.
Well, thank you. Puts us at 14 of 28. And then with that, we can head back to 1985 and at least get a couple of gold bricks there from what we unlocked here.
Howdy, stranger.
And I think that's it here.
There's a brick in my boot.
And just one curious thing. Are these enemies still here? No? Okay. So they just gave us one little appearance then. We'll head to October 26, 1985. As you can see up there, now the clock tower. And try and get it ready to go. And then we also have this right here. Little tree. Which we can destroy and make into a little birdhouse. It's funny, we grow this tree for however many years. And all we do is, I guess 100 years. And all we do is we turn the tree into a birdhouse. Okay. And you can see some of the gold bricks that we already collected come back, even though we collected them already. Which is also weird about this world. It doesn't happen in other worlds because of the time travel mechanic. Just kind of glitched. Oh. Forget my controller does that. Okay. Sometimes if I adjust my controller while it's charging, it does that.
Save the clock tower!
Okay. Also, this music is literally from Back to the Future 3. Okay. So we need someone. Actually, this is the perfect time for us to do this. We're going to go into the Ultra Time Machine.
Let's put some swag into this hunky jump.
Also, I love doing this with my vehicles. For the sake of this, we will leave it as is for now.
What the heck?
But I definitely do like upgrading my vehicles to have the gold tint. But that is up to personal preference. You guys don't have to upgrade your vehicles to make it a color or not. Alright, so we're gonna get Newt back. Because we do need somebody to repair the clock tower. And might as well let it be Newt. We'll head up this way. Oh my.
Have we met? Maybe in Nocturne Alley? No?
Newt is talking to the Wicked Witch there,
Oh, thank Merlin for
because it's
that.
another wizard.
Thought I'd never get hold of one of these.
Okay. And you can see right here, this is where our second minikit event will show up. And if we click this, select all the minikits in Once Upon a Time Machine in the West to unlock this. We currently don't have any minikits, but once it is done, you'll see that show up here. Alright, and I believe those were the only two things that were here. I'll browse around. I believe there's a race in 2015. Yeah, I think we're good. So I will head back. We're gonna go and travel to 2015. October 21st, 2015, 7:28. And you can see it looks much different now. Also, even though we repaired the clock tower in 1985, it's still being weird here in 2015. Alright, so we're actually going to do a race here. This is our first flying race. We're going to do it with a vehicle. You'll see me probably most of the time in the future actually using a flying character. And stuff like this is the reason. We're going to try and do this, and hopefully I'm going to actually know what I'm doing. Oh my. And this is why I don't do races like this. Wow. Oh my, this is going to be a fun race. I'm really excited. Just to show it off though. I mean, and this is technically a flying car, so you know, it's like, might be a little different, but hopefully I can make this in time. Okay, good. There are going to be quite a few races that are pretty difficult when we get to them, but so far, not so bad. I can think of quite a few off the top of my head, though, that I'm not a huge fan of that are pretty difficult, both from year 1 and year 2. And then once we get to the Sonic World, too, I might be trying those quite a few times. Oh yeah, we are good. Oh my. Oh my gosh, we are good. Oops, spoke too soon. Jinxed myself there. Literally the last one. Well, unfortunate here. Let's try it again. And these videos are uncut for a reason. Because sometimes it's funnier to see my fails or being confused than anything else. Because this is a walkthrough, but it's also, you know, we're not gonna like just go into depth on everything. Because some of these things, I'm brushing up on my knowledge myself. But we're trying to, this is my first time doing this with only the minimum amount of characters, so I am really curious to see, you know, what kind of circumstances we'll get into with some of these characters. Because I've played this with, you know, lots of more characters than I really need every other time. Because I do own every single character. Okay, much better that time. Alright, and that's 17 gold bricks. And I believe there is one up here. Yes. So we're going to use this. The flight dock here. We don't have a ton of flying vehicles as part of this guide, so we are going to have to use those wisely. Both the hoverboard and the DeLorean have access to being flying vehicles, which is nice. But yeah, we definitely have to utilize our vehicles wisely here. Alright, Boomerang. As far as I know, I think there's only a couple of characters that have that ability. No, wait, Batgirl has it. We'll throw in Batgirl. I don't think we've used Batgirl yet.
Time to work as a team.
And it's telling me that I just unlocked a battle arena.
I'll take this, thank you.
And I can go to the Lego Batman movie
I got some
world.
information you might find useful. Don't worry.
Awesome.
You can thank me later.
Oh, man. I wish Griff would get a hobby. One that didn't involve getting me arrested.
And we'll go ahead and do the Marty Jr. quest.
Oh, hey. Listen, no offense, but I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers. And anyway, I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Griff's been trying to get me to join in on one of his crazy ideas, but I told him. I said, I need to talk to my dad about that. And he went even crazier and set his bionically enhanced goons on me. Man, I just want to get out of town in one piece.
Sure. Also, one thing I like about this, the actual voice actors came back for the Back to the Future. Which is more than I can say about the actual Back to the Future game.
Quit following me.
Because
Oh, man,
just because
now we've done it.
Michael J. Fox has had a lot of health issues and things like that, Parkinson's. Alright, so right here we're going to use... Aha. I think that's it. Really?
Can you believe Griff said he knocked me into next week? Like time travel or something. Ha! What a goofy idea.
Yeah, what a goofy idea. Just don't talk to your father. Alright, where are we going? You're taking like a really scenic route to get out of town.
Oh no, it's Griff! Execute the possum defense!
The possum defense. Also, this music again.
Someone bust up the old holographic sign. Hey, those things aren't. Thank you.
Jaws 19. They just can't actually say Jaws 19, so they say Bruce 19. So funny.
What am I gonna do?
Marlene McFly.
This life's so hard.
Also voiced by Michael J. Fox. I think it's so funny that he played both his son and daughter in the movie. Okay, Abby Yates. We're gonna get Abby Yates out of here because that's not the best sight to look at there.
I need to go and empty the ghost traps.
Alright. Notice, we started over there. He walked around this way and then came back around here.
Did we lose
Not
him?
very efficient.
Woo, that's a relief. Ever since Griff had those bionic implants, it's been harder and harder to stay out of trouble. But I should be cool from here. That toaster head can't wander too far without his implants overheating. Thanks, man.
No problem. Okay. Is there anything here? I don't think that there is. Alright, so... And we will head in here. I believe there's a jukebox here.
Money talks, but I can make it sing if I had enough studs to fix up my Thank you.
Not that I don't like the Back to the Future theme, but when it plays on repeat, I'm gonna turn it off. Adventure Time, Lego Movie, Harry Potter. No, we're in Back to the Future. Is it this one? No, it's Ninjago. Back to the Future. We'll play the 1885 because I know that one's okay.